everyone. Today we're going to be going over homework application part 1. It's the homework for 12-9. We're going to be focusing in on answering questions based on word problems. And you want to make sure that if you're using 360 that your calculator is in degree mode. If you guys are using radians, you guys need to make sure that you guys go ahead and use radians. Now, both of these word problems, they are in radians, so I highly suggest that you go ahead and put your calculator in radian. So in order to do that, all you're going to go ahead and do is you're going to hit mode. So press mode, you go down to radian, you hit enter, and you should be all set once you have your calculator in radian. So we have right here this rodeo, and he's going ahead and spinning the rope in circles perpendicular to the ground. The height of the knot is in feet from the ground, is modeled in negative. This is my reflection, 3 cosine 5 pi divided by 3t plus 3.5. This right here is your midline. This right here is your amplitude. And we have this guy right here as my frequency. Where t, and let's label that so we know, 3 is my amplitude. This right here is my frequency, which is B. And this is my vertical shift up, which will be my midline. What is the height? What is the highest point reached by the knot here? So you guys are going ahead, the highest point, you guys have to realize that you're looking for my max. And my max right there is going to be the midline plus the amplitude right here. So we have the midline of 3.5 plus my amplitude, which is 3. So the highest point is going to be 6.5 feet. And again, make sure you label because it is a word problem. Now they're going to ask us for the lowest point, which that's going to be the min. The min is the midline minus my amplitude. So we have 3.5 minus 3, which is going to give us 0.5 feet. That's going to be my minimum point. We're going to go with the period. Remember, we have 2 pi divided by the frequency, or 2 pi divided by b. Frequency is the b. We did put this in radian, so I'm going to leave it in radian here as this 2 pi, okay? So we have 2 pi divided by my frequency. My frequency is right here, so I have 5 pi divided by 3. All right, so make sure you're in radian. You're going to go ahead and quit this. Whoops, quit, clear. Okay, so you guys can go ahead and put this in your calculator. You can do alpha y equals to get your fraction and hit enter. It's number 1. You can do 2 pi. Your pi is second right here. Go down again and hit alpha y equals because we have another fraction. You're going to have 5 pi divided by 3 and then enter, and you're going to get 1.2. Okay, so we're going to have 1.2 seconds. Okay, according to the model, you're going to find the height of the knot after 25 seconds. So we know t is 25. So we have h of 25. So you're going to substitute that in for t when you see that into the equation. Equals negative 3 cosine 5 pi over 3 times 25 plus 3.5. Okay, so you guys can go ahead and put that right into your calculator. You're going to hit negative 3 cosine alpha y equals, we're going to get that fraction. Here we have 5 pi divided by 3. Move it over times 25 plus that 3.5. And you're going to get 2 here. So according to the model, find the height of the knot after 25 seconds. It's going to be 2 feet off the ground. some reason I had to write this in because my ink was running out. But here's question 2. We have a leaf, and this leaf is going to float on the water, bobbling up and down. The height of the leaf, h, okay, in feet can be modeled by this equation right here, where t is measured in seconds. So just note that. All right, what is the total distance the leaf travels from the top wave to the very bottom? So you're going from the max, which is the top, to the very bottom, which is the min. Okay, remember max, you're going to do midline plus my amplitude. Min is going to be the midline minus my amplitude. Okay, so we know right here, this is my amplitude, this is my B, my frequency, and this right here is the midline. So we have 2 plus 2, that's going to give us 4, minus my midline, 2 minus 2, that's going to give us 0. 4 minus 0 is going to give you 4 feet. Okay, all right, and how many seconds does it take for the leaf to travel from the bottom to the top, back to the bottom right here? Okay, so you guys can see right here that we're talking how many seconds does it take from here back over here. So we're finding the period, right? How long is this taking? Time, okay? So we're going to go ahead and, oops, period. We're going to have 2 pi over my B, which is my frequency. My frequency is right here. So I'm going to have 2 pi divided by 2 pi over 10 divided by 10. You guys can throw that right into your calculator. Again, make sure you guys hit alpha y equals. You can have that 2 pi. And some of you guys can probably just do it quicker in your head, to be honest with you, because you guys are realizing that your keep, change, and flip, and the 2 pi divided by that 2 pi, that's going to cancel out when you flip that, because that's going to go into the denominator. But I just want to show you this just in case you need to have this as a guideline to help you do that. And you guys can do 2 pi divided by 10, and you're going to get 10 seconds. Okay? All right, any questions, please let me know. Have a wonderful day.